Hey guys, IDKCuber here, and today my light is falling. Hey guys, IDKCuber here, and today I have an assembly and disassembly tutorial of the QiYi Skewb. Now, I'm saying QiYi Skewb specifically because there have been many tutorials, for example the one from Lego Boy Z3, that do the whole Skewb pretty much normally until you get to the last step where you have to insert like the last corner piece and large centerpiece things. I'm not sure if these are the centers, but I'm going to refer to these as centers, so I do apologise if I'm wrong. But yeah, on a QiYi Skewb it is slightly different, or at least the way I do it is slightly easier and slightly different. So yeah, I'm basically making this video because sometimes you can get pops, and if you're doing a comp like here.
I'm not having a good time.
Okay.
That was hot cubes. You end up stopping the timer like he did, and then you end up getting a DNF. And obviously, if you end up getting 2 pops and you don't know how to put it back in, you're gonna get a DNF average. So it's just, it's a bit stupid. But yeah, first we'll just start with the easy part, disassembly, which you can use for lubing or whatever purpose you have for disassembling a Skewb. So basically, we just want to move these up, like move it so that you have 2 centerpieces like this, and you just want to like pry your fingers in between it, and you just want to like jiggle it around a bit until you get one of the pieces out, and after that you can just start tearing it apart. I just normally like move my fingers about when tearing it apart. Like how a non-cuber does when they first get a 2x3, they just start moving their fingers out and like they can scramble it. Yeah, just do that. It's just easier. So assembly of this cube. So we've got these this core here. Very nifty core. I don't know why I said that. That was pretty random. Basically, we just want to get it so 2 of the colours are facing each other, like so. Then we want to grab the corresponding centerpiece. Here we have these as green, like these little bits poking out. And here we have this long part at the bottom. And we just want to put this part underneath. Wanting to turn it. What have I done? Yeah, where you've got 2 meeting, we're wanting to turn it to the side a little bit. Wanting to put this long part underneath, and then we're just wanting to shift it round, making sure that the other long part is then underneath, like you can see. Well, I'm hoping you can see right there. Then what you've got to do is you've got to do it with these 2 here, but obviously it is a little unstable, so you've got to try and keep them in. So again, you put it underneath, and again you put it underneath and you spin it round. Like so. This piece will be slightly different. So here I've got green. What I've got to do is I've got to spin it round to where there's like this little gap, and just do the same thing. It's just because it will then interfere with the other pieces. Okay, there you go. See, it is unstable, so some parts will fall out. And I don't know, this could happen quite a bit and you could get frustrated. But you've just got to keep going until you do eventually get it. It may take a few tries, or you might get it in your first try if you're pretty good at it. What you've got to do now is you've got to fill in these little gaps here. So here I have a red and a yellow. So I get the piece with red and yellow on it, and I will just slot it into there. And do the same with the rest of them.
Green, slot it in. Green and red, slot it in.
Right. If I'm going too fast, remember you can just pause it or rewind. There's no problems with that. Right. Now we have 1 more corner piece and 3 centers. We want to grab one of these centers and put them in. So we just do that like we have been doing, but this time we've got to slip both of these under at the same time. It shouldn't be too hard. It may take some fiddling, but you'll get it in eventually. Well, it's because I'm putting it in the wrong way. Keep going until you've got that piece in. Then you want to do it again with like another section. It might be easy if you just want to like turn this a little bit, like round a little bit, like so that you've got the gap here, and then it'll be slightly easier to put in, like so. Right, this is where people get confused. In other tutorials, what it tells you to do is it tells you to take this and put this piece in together like that. We can see that the ball bearing is connecting with the ball bearing indentation thing here. Do that and then they put them both in at the same time. With the QiYi Skewb I have tried and it never seems to work. It might be different with you, but it never seems to work with me. So I was getting really frustrated until I finally found a much easier way of putting it in. I haven't found this online or in any YouTube videos, so I thought I'd make a video and this is how this came about. So what we've got to start with, get this corner piece, wiggle it in like that. That's really the easiest part. Now what we want to do, you can see these little indentations here for where the ball bearings have to go. We want them to be parallel to each other here, or in one of the sides where the ball bearings don't have to go to the left. We just want to turn the other side upwards until we've got a centerpiece here. All we've got to do now, and this is extremely simple, and you'll probably kick yourself once you notice how simple it really is, because I did. Get one of these long pieces again. You want to stick it under that outpoking bit, the green part I spoke about earlier. Want to put it underneath there, and here we should have it like this. Just want to pull the center back a little bit. You'll feel it clicking, and you can let go, and the Skewb has been assembled. It is honestly as simple as that. I hope this helped. Again, if you get confused, you can just keep rewinding it until you've got it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.